What's up guys, welcome to your regular dose of overpowered and badass MCs. I sure do hope there's at least one anime in this list that you haven't checked out yet. So let's just hop into the list of epic weirdness and see what we have. Starting from number 10, the first one on our list is Plunderer. The anime is still ongoing. We don't know for sure if there'll be another season or not, but for now, the first season is worth giving a shot. I mean, why not? There's some epic action, a little unusual plot, wholesome fan service. You know, I used to think that ecchi scenes are a little too exaggerated, but now I really love them. And last but not least, the main character. The main character named Leakedbot is a mysterious man who spends his days peeping on girls. Every once in a while, he would also use force to see what he wants. But there's something unusual about him. He's a legendary ace who's been alive for more than 300 years. The world of this anime is ruled by numbers. Numbers decide your social status, your strength, whether you live or get yourself thrown into the abyss. Bluntly speaking, it is the numbers that maintain the order in this world. The numbers are absolute. What are these numbers, and what exactly is inside the abyss? The answer to those questions haven't been revealed yet, but by the way the anime is progressing, we'll know everything soon enough. Also, if you want a more thorough review of this anime, then check out another video I made about it, link is down below. Number 9, Sky Wizards Academy. Do you know what happens when insects become strong enough? They take out revenge on the foolish humans who used to step on them without a second thought. And that's exactly what happened in this anime. Flashback to a few years earlier, insects became strong enough to hold their own against humans, and because of that, humanity almost got wiped out. But the insects weren't able to kill all of the humanity. These days, a group of wizards from a wizard academy is the one who fights to stop these ants from annihilating any more humans. These academies float in the air as the surface is too dangerous because of the stupid bugs. One of the students named Age Kanata is the protagonist of this anime. For some reason, everyone sees him as a traitor, even though he was once the Black Master Swordsman. But traitor or not, he has beautiful girls around him, so why would he care? Number 8, Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle. The protagonist of this anime, Lux Arcadia, has a weird nickname. People call him the weakest undefeated and also the Black Hero. He wields a divine drag ride weapon called Bahamut. He used to be the Prince of Arcadia, but that kingdom is long gone. By the way, this is an ecchi anime, so you can probably guess how it would start. Lux accidentally trespasses a female bathing area and witnesses the naked body of Princess Li Sharte in all its glory. Like, just anyone can watch the princess naked and call it an accident? The princess gets agitated and challenges Lux to a duel. After the duel, he somehow ends up attending the female-only academy that trains royals to become knights, and just like that, he gets himself a harem. Take note guys, all you have to do is sneak into an all-girls bath and just say it was an accident. That's the road to the harem of your dreams. Number 7, The Daily Life of the Immortal King. Chinese sure are getting the hang of animation, huh? This one is Chinese. That brings us a South Korean webtoon Tower of God. Its anime just got released and it's wholesome. Maybe Solo Leveling is next in line. Hopefully, but who knows. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, then watch the video I made about Solo Leveling. You can find them in the description box down below. Well then, back to The Daily Life of the Immortal King. This anime might not have the best subtitles, but it's still pretty good. The main character is an overpowered magic user who doesn't want to flex his abilities. In fact, all he wants is to live a normal life. He wants to go to a normal school, get normal grades. He doesn't want a girlfriend either. However, as I mentioned before, he's extremely strong. None of the other magic users even come close. If by some chance this one gets a dub, that'd be pretty sweet. I also reviewed the anime's first episode on my other channel, so if you want my own personal opinion on this, then just check out that video as well. Number 6, Chrome-Shelled Regios. After an apocalypse, things rarely go back to the way they were before. Leifon Allsafe is one such individual who had committed many grave sins in the past. He was previously known as Heaven's Blade Wielder, a title which is only given to the top 12 warriors. However, the situation has changed. The world is no longer the safe place it used to be. Humans are forced to live in cities called Lagios, and the world is overrun by filthy monsters. Things appear very bleak on the surface, but that isn't the case. In the beginning, the story revolves around Leifon, who resolves to forget his gruesome past and start living a new life. But things rarely go as planned, don't they? Before he even knew it, someone recognizes who he really is and they plan on recruiting him. That someone is a mysterious beautiful girl and the student council president of the academy is attending. But will he take the offer? Of course he will, otherwise the plot would never progress. Number 5, World Trigger. The anime has an awful lot of episodes, so consider your stamina before you decide to watch it. This anime is about gates. A gate pops up and strange neighbors start coming out of it. These neighbors aren't here for trick-or-treat either. They're here for action. Some extreme action and violence. With the world in a crisis situation because of these neighbors, an organization is formed and is given the task of dealing with these neighbors. The weapons they'll be using are called triggers. Osamu Mikumo is the main character of the series and a member of that organization. During these unprecedented times, he vows to do what he believes is right. Number 4, World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? One day you wake up and see that things are a little bit unusual. You didn't sleep for just 8 hours. You had been in a slumber for about 500 years. You wake up and it seems like you were in a dream. The same thing happens to Willem, who is the main character of this anime. Except that in his case, it isn't a dream, but the sad reality. During those 500 years, mankind gets wiped out because of some beasts. However, now that 5 centuries have passed and the world is no longer the same, what will he do? As even though humans have been wiped out, other races, as well as the beasts, they still exist. When I first read the plot of this anime, I got a deja vu of Shelter. And I know this is irrelevant as the anime and Shelter have nothing in common, but still, if there's any one of you who hasn't watched Shelter yet, I definitely recommend it. It's only 6 minutes long, you can find it on YouTube, and you'll love it, I promise. Number 3, Gate Jate Kanachi. The main character here is an otaku named Yoji Itami. Now before we delve any further into this anime, imagine this. If in the year 2069, we the humans somehow managed to build a gate that connects the real world to the world of fiction. Sadly, even if they build that sort of gate, the year 2069 is too far away. We don't even know if we will be alive to see that time or not. Alright, let's get back to reality. I mean, this anime, as it is also about gates. So Yoji Itami is an otaku who gets stuck with dealing with this phenomenal gate that has just appeared out of nowhere. And on top of that, he isn't your regular teenager who somehow gets himself involved in incomprehensible situations. Rather, he is a 33-year-old grown-ass man. And you guessed it, buddy, this anime is a little different from your average fantasy anime. The one who gets all the girl is a grown-ass man. For more insights, watch the actual anime. Number 2, The King's Avatar. Guess what, guys? We have another Chinese anime here. The first season came out in 2017, and 3 special episodes were released a year later. Those 3 episodes are supposed to be the sequel to the first season. And sure enough, the second season is coming this year. So it'd be a good idea to pick this one up now, especially if you are a Sword Art Online fan. So let me explain. The main character, named Yeju, is a charismatic, intelligent, and badass individual who has always been a top-tier professional gamer. He played a game known as Glory for about 10 years and was even hailed as the Battle God. He became so good at the game that nothing could faze him anymore. His teammates made him retire because simply he was just too good at the game for his own good. He starts working at a part-time internet cafe and realizes that his favorite game just launched a new server. He signs up again with a new username, Lord Grim. Thus, he sets his sights on, once again, reaching the Glory Summit. But this time, the game will be a little different from the norm because of the new server. As you can see, this anime is a little bit different from Sword Art Online. Depending on your taste in anime, you can even find it to be better than Sword Art Online, so just give it a shot. Number 1, Noragami. Yato, the cheapest and the most reliable delivery god that can fulfill your cheap requests for as low as 5 yen. Consider that amount in dollars, and it's only 5 cents. Now, even though he sounds like a broke homeless god without a shrine, let me rephrase that. He is a broke homeless god without a shrine. But what people don't know is that there are gods who bring peace and there are those who bring the opposite. Yato is the latter. He's the god of calamity, and in the eyes of those who actually know him, he's someone who brings nothing but war and suffering. At least that's how he used to be. Yato has changed these days, and all he wishes for is a loyal following of about 1 million people, even though he doesn't even have a shrine. But one fateful day, he gets acquainted with a human girl named Hiyori, and from there on out, his everyday life makes a subtle change. So there you go, guys, the list ends here. I hope you guys found at least one anime to watch and enjoy as you eat potato chips and scratch your stomach. We don't know what the future holds for this world, but what we do know is worrying never really helps. So let's just relish the little time that we have indoors with everybody and enjoy anime as much as we can. I mean, it's not like all of us are very busy, right? Also, you guys know the drill. If you're new to the ecosystem, press that red button because why not? Be sure to like and comment, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.